Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm just being goofy. It's my time that I'm making this. It's 5:24 p.m. on the East Coast. And it is March 10th, 2018. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. The lettering in this takes about 2 minutes. I was going to take it out because this video is kind of long, but the lettering is kind of a big part of this cartoon. So I was like, screw it, I'm staying in. So sorry about that. What was I gonna say? I just thought of something to say. Oh, yeah. You know, this always sneaks up on me. It's like I never know about it until the day before. But tonight is daylight savings time, or tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, whatever. So everybody, don't forget to not turn your clocks forward. Spring forward. Yeah, don't forget to not do it because it's all done automatically for you now, except for maybe a microwave and your car radio. So, and don't be one of those lazy bastards who doesn't change it for like 3 months. That just annoys the hell out of me. In somebody's car and it says it's 4 o'clock when it's 5 o'clock. Those bastards. Those people. People. So I was thinking about this subject a couple days beforehand, and I was like, is that what I want to do with it? Because then I didn't feel like I had a super strong week with my cartoons. I thought they were all kind of like, that's okay. But that's when I was like, either people are gonna love it or people are just gonna be like, that's okay. And I was going to do it a couple days ago until Trump said that he was going to go meet Kim Jong-un. So that kind of overtook this subject. But I still wanted to do this one. And I also really wanted to do the song thing, so I did it. But I had a little trouble writing it because it's hard to do a spoof. I don't know how Weird Al does it. So, but yeah, and that the lyrics changed a little bit over time. So I kept going. But it was fun. It's really, really stupid, though. You know, this whole thing is just, it is red meat for the Trump base. And it's also red meat for Trump. So Jeff Sessions can keep his job. Trump is bullying daily. So the only way to get over a bully picking on you is to bully on someone else, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I was also thinking with this, like, who are going to be the background singers? And I thought about making a person in a MAGA hat and another person being an ICE agent. And I pretty much had that plan all day long. And then I went to sleep, and when I woke up, for some reason, it just occurred to me, they need to be elves. They need to be creepy little elves. Yeah. I just like it. It may not make any sense to people. You know who won't get this cartoon? Conservatives. They'll look at it like, I don't understand the elves. Is it Christmas time? And they also won't know the song. They'll be like, duh, know what that is. And if you don't know the song, go away. And hey, you're on YouTube after this. Go look the song up. It's there. And, I want to look something up. I gotta look this up. Because I've always heard this. And I'm looking it up right now because we got plenty of time. See? Cass Elliot, Mama Cass, she died in 1974. I think she was 20. No, she was 32. I thought they all died at 28 or 29. Anyway, she died in London. Did not know that. Anyway, the big rumor about her is that she died eating a chicken sandwich or a ham sandwich or something like that. And that is just, I mean, I grew up believing that. I just thought it was true, like that Rod Stewart story and the stomach pump thing. And if you don't know what that is, you need to go to another blog that's not as clean and wholesome as this one. Wow, she died in a television studio on the Johnny Carson show. Oh, no, she didn't die there. She collapsed. They went to the hospital, and then she left. Oh, wait, yeah. She was doing this before. No. Anyway, it's an oft-repeated urban legend that Elliot choked to death on a ham sandwich. But anyway, it's not true. She died of heart failure. She didn't die choking on a sub. Hey, sorry if I destroyed that for anybody. And sorry if I destroyed the Rod Stewart thing for you, but that is scientifically impossible, the Rod Stewart thing. Unless he's just like on the dock waiting for a ship to come in, and he did every single sailor that got off the boat, you know. And it had to be a really big one too, like an aircraft carrier with like 5,000 sailors, you know. And even then, maybe it could be true. But he would have got lockjaw way before he got through them all. So, just not true. But conservatives probably believe that one. And Emily, if you don't know what I'm talking about, because I know you don't, because Emily's a nice girl, don't look it up. And that rumor is also going around about other celebrities. But I remember when I was a kid, it started with Rod Stewart, because that's probably the most believable person. And plus, whenever rumors started, they always wanted to out somebody, even if they didn't need to be outed, even if they weren't gay. But, yeah, that's what people do. And, kind of like the Richard Gere hamster story. I haven't really looked that one up. So, I don't know. Alright, I'll say all weird on. I got a mocha. A frozen mocha from Wawa. With chocolate chips in it. Occasionally a chip gets stuck in the straw, and I have to work that problem out. And so if you hear me pause for a long time, I'm probably trying to get a chocolate chip out of the straw. It's Saturday, so today I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but I'm just kind of like totally winging this video. But we can talk about the issue if you want to. Anybody want to talk about the issue? I talk about that green. I didn't like that green. It had to be a little bit lighter. I have to remember when I do this stuff that it's going to run in black and white in some places. And what I do there is I go ahead and take the grayscale out and send it to them so that they don't do it themselves. Because if you rely on editors to make changes to stuff, I don't want to drop any F-bombs here. So I'll try to find a clean way to say it, but they fuck it up. I didn't find a clean way to say it. Yeah. I'm going to tell you two things about editors. They cannot write cartoon ideas. And the second thing is they think they can write cartoon ideas. And they think they're great. But it's just not true. Editors are not very good at writing cartoon ideas. And occasionally I do something on freelance or commission. I always say I write my own ideas, and I do 99% of the time. But sometimes when an editor wants to, it's just like, fine, I'll shut you up and get me through this project. And usually it's just selling something local or whatever. So I'm not as invested with it. I'm not saying I told my clients, but it's only running on publication. But I'm not, don't love that. And it just takes the joy out of the whole process for me. But why am I talking about that? Why am I talking about editors? Anyway. Oh yeah, because one annoyed me with that last week. Hopefully he doesn't watch the video. Anyway, doing the elves. And the issue. So they're going to sue California over three things. The first thing is, what was the first thing? I want to look on my blog. I got a blog here. I know what it is. I know what it is because I wrote about it. Yeah, basically, the first part is that it limits state officers, like your local police department, social workers, stuff like that, that if ICE comes around and they want information about people who might be undocumented, they're like, go away. Go away. And the reason for that is that basically the federal departments need to do their own job. They can't rely on local people to do their jobs for them. And you might be thinking, well, they should be helping them. Why? Why should they? It's not their job, you know? And they don't know what you're going to do with that information. But unless they've been convicted of a serious crime, then, you know. But the other thing is that if you have, like, undocumented immigrants witness a crime and you need them as witnesses, you don't want them to be afraid to cooperate with local authorities. Because, hey, if you say, hey, that guy did it, and you point, next thing you know, you're like in Venezuela, because you helped out, you're a good Samaritan. Yeah, so that's just a common sense law. The second law is like ICE wants to go into, Jeff Sessions and Trump, they want ICE to be allowed to go into local employment places and just rifle through all the records and do it without a warrant. The state of California says, no, you need a warrant. And this is really, really weird for conservatives. Because they're like, you know, it should just be okay for ICE to go into Home Depot and go through all their records without a warrant. Who needs a warrant? Nah, warrants. But, you know, if you're going to try to bust a Russian spy who's a member of the Trump campaign and you do get a warrant, they complain about that warrant. It was politically motivated. How dare you go after a Russian spy? Brown immigrants bad. Russian spies? What Russian spies? And the third one is that California wants to be able to, like, it allows them to oversee the federal detention centers so that, people aren't, like, sleeping in their own waste. Because, quite frankly, with these departments being run by Trump and Jeff Sessions, you can't trust them. And I think these left-wing states, the left coast, these blue states, they probably show a little bit more humanity and compassion toward the individuals than the federal agents who are ripping families apart. So it kind of makes sense. I mean, we are... Well, really, people say you can't trust the federal government until the federal government's, enacting some racist policy. Then we can totally trust the federal government. But, really, you can't trust them with this kind of stuff. Because, more specifically, when they're run by Republicans, you can't trust them. Because they're all creepy and bad. I think I totally forgot to add my second layer of shading in these guitars. I think I did. That's going to bother me. I might be the only cartoonist in the country that when he draws a guitar, he doesn't look at a guitar. I Google Jeff Sessions. I Googled elves. I Google everything when I draw something. But the only thing I don't look at. I don't even look at the guitars in my bedroom. And there's 5. I said about. There's 5. There was 6, but a couple years ago somebody broke one. I still have it in a case. So I'm annoyed by it. But in the last minute additions to drawing this was to draw the little guitar strings coming off. And I almost forgot the guitar strings. I had already colored the background, and I thought, whoa, I didn't do the guitar strings. And I had to go back to the first layer. So. Oh, got chips in the straw. Ooh, ice cream hit it. Mother. Oh. Why does that happen? It's not my fault. I used to have a really hard time drawing Jeff Sessions, and you might look at the way I draw him now. I think I still do, but I really don't. I'm pretty comfortable with it. He's just an idiotic looking old man, so pretty easy. Pretty easy. He's an old cracker from Alabama. I think that sounded like Jeff Sessions, just an old cracker from Alabama. He went to California and talked about secession. Seriously, you think that somebody on the staff would have said, just one line you might want to take out because you're an old cracker from Alabama. And it's weird about the whole warrant thing because this is a guy who's basically based his entire career on state rights and racism. And state rights is usually about racism, so yeah, just all about racism. And then he's going to go to California and try to defy state rights. He's talking about how the federal law is the law of the land. And it is the federal law of the land. But there's also state rights. Right? You're a big believer in that, Jeffy. Beauregard. The officer from Beauregard Sessions. I do declare you guys are one of the 2 nasty brown people down here. I say, these liberal policies just don't have it with my base. Stupid. I can't do Foghorn, I'm sorry. I really can't do impressions. I used to do an Elvis at the drive-thru at McDonald's, but that was really just to embarrass my son because that would embarrass him totally. And I'm not going to do it for you now because you might hate it. It might make you lose all respect for me. Joy Reid retweeted yesterday's Trump Kim Jong-un cartoon. I got a few new followers today. It's weird. Check this out. It has almost 700 likes and almost 200 retweets. And out of all that, and Joy Reid's 2 million or 1.5 million followers, I think it got me about maybe 6 or 7 new followers. People don't really look at that stuff, do they? I guess not. But my notifications have been going crazy off the wall today. Oh, I ain't read them all. We're getting near the end. I'm so sorry for the wrong video. And my last minute thing, had to add more musical notes. But anyway, I do love you all, and thanks for coming by, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I'll be back Monday. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll take the day off, unless you go back to YouTube to all the other stuff. Thanks for liking. Please watch again. Share with all your crazy weirdo friends. Share with a Southern cracker. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yes, I did. That was supposed to be over before the end credits. Just about a few more seconds. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.